I used to be on a swim team, and when I was on that swim team, I was with my friend, and my friend was extremely talkative. He was very popular. He was easily able to speak to anybody. And I remember I would have so much fun being on that swim team. I would be able to speak with anyone because my friend was there. But then there was a time when he stopped going for a little bit. I can't really remember why, but he stopped going for a bit, and I was still going to the swim practices. And now I just felt like I couldn't speak to anyone. Before, it was always through him that I spoke to anyone. It was when he introduced me to someone. It was when he started the conversation first and I would chime in. But now I didn't have that. And I realized how bad I was at initiating conversation and being able to actually speak to people easily and confidently. I didn't have that ability. And I never realized it because he was always there to help me with that. He was always there to take the place, to break that awkward silence. And I couldn't do that anymore. I just felt so weird that now, suddenly, I can't speak to anybody. I lacked the power of charisma. Charisma is basically just your ability to charm. It's your ability to be someone that people want to speak to. And for the longest time, I thought that this was just, genetics, but it really is a skill. And I learned this, almost all of it, from this book called The Charisma Myth by Olivia Fox Cabane. So if you want to have a link to that, I'll probably put a link in the description so you can go check that out. But it was a beautiful book and it taught me so much. And it really broke down charisma into 3 parts: presence, power, and warmth. And today I'm going to go into those things and I'm going to give you a couple tips for each and every single one of them. So with presence, what you really want to do is to be calm and to just listen to other people. It seems simple. It seems absolutely simple. No one does it. This is what you need to do. Whenever you see someone, you're going to hold eye contact. You're going to ask the questions, and then you're going to shut up. Stop talking about yourself. Everybody talks about themselves. Everybody will give their personal story. Be the person that doesn't. Be the person that makes other people feel good. Be the person that just listen. Because you'll find that people will want to keep coming back and speaking to you. And the reason for that is just part of human psychology. Is whoever you speak to, you feel attached to. Now you want to keep going to them. You want to talk to them. You want to be their friend. So be that person for them. Be that kind of therapist. Just ask them a question. Shut up and just listen. Listen to their stories. Right? Something that's helped me with this is to realize that everybody has a gem inside their mind. Everybody has a gem inside their mind that's something that I don't understand yet. They have something beautiful about the world. Even the people who seem so dumb, like I'm just smarter than them, they have something in their mind. And you always want to be looking for that gem. And just genuinely listen. Make them feel good. Right? Do it for them. The next thing is to have power. Basically, the essence of this is to be calm and to have good body posture. But really, it comes from having self-confidence. And if you're looking to bump this up, you're a guy right now whose eyes dash away, who can't hold eye contact, who can't be calm, who finds that whenever he's in a conversation, he starts rocking back and forth, whose legs, cling together, who kind of curls up. If you're that kind of person who gets defensive, you really need to work on your self-confidence. And something that's really helped me, that got me so much success, was working out. Now, working out, basically, you just build a physique that you're so proud of. Like, you can genuinely see every single day, I'm looking in the mirror, boom. All my progress, who did that? I did. Who did that? I did. You know that it's you who did that. It wasn't just, your genetics. It was you. You put in the effort, and because of that, you got the progress. It was you. And it's just a fantastic feeling. And not only that, you find that so many people will respect you more. And it's just like a halo of attraction. But just in this context, it will make you so self-confident that you'll be fine speaking to people. You'll be calm. You won't be tense. You won't be shaking. None of that. Now, if you want to learn exactly how to work out and how to work out from home in the most efficient way possible, I think, and to work with me directly, to get coached by me, to know your sets, to know your reps, to know what exercises you need to do and how to do them, right? As well as a meal plan, nutrition plan, and be with me every single day online. Check out the link below and I'll help you there. Now, another point that I like to include with power is to make sure that you're not just nodding incessantly for no reason. Like, I feel like a lot of people do this, and I did this too. Whenever people talk to you, you're just like nodding instantly like this. Oh yeah, If you're doing that, you don't look good, bro. Trust me, you do not look good. Especially, I used to do this when I would ask questions and they would give me an answer that makes zero sense, right? That would not even answer the question. And I would just start nodding like this. Oh yeah. Stop giving them affirmation. Stop making them feel good. Make it awkward. Like, I'm literally telling you to make it awkward by just staring at them. Have a blank stare and just keep staring at them. Don't give them any affirmation. Don't nod randomly. Don't do any of that. And as I said before, again, you're gonna need self-confidence for this. This is not something that if you're not self-confident, if you're not proud of yourself, you're not gonna be able to do. But when you actually get that feeling of relaxation, of calmness, you're gonna be able to just look at them with a blank stare. If they don't answer you right, that's it. It's not like, even if you don't get anything from that, right? It's your ability to not have to interject, to not fill up the awkward silence because you don't like it. It's your ability not to have those ums and uhs and oh and all those little words that you put in your speech so that you don't have to deal with that awkward silence. When you become self-confident, it's easy. You don't need to do that. That's power right there. Another thing with power is that you should break the silence. Don't be the person that's waiting for other people to then break the silence. Be the person that will actually say, hey, what's your name? Don't be afraid. It's gonna be awkward, but when you have power, you're able to go ahead and initiate the conversation. Don't be afraid. The next aspect is warmth. Now, warmth, it really just means to be kind, to be generous, and to be a good human being. It's to look at them and offer them comfort, to empathize with their problems and not just be cold, right? You want to be cold. You want to not let them have any kind of affirmation. And then you're going to give them some warmth. You're going to say, oh, it's okay. I understand how you feel. You don't want to be the person who's like, That's weak. Remember, power. They're all important. You can't just have one. If you just, have presence, you're just a little bit of a creep, dude. You just have power. You're arrogant. You just have warmth. You're just someone who wants to please people. You gotta have all three. Another part of warmth is that you're always gonna want to make other people feel smart. You're always gonna want to make them feel good. Let them speak. And when they say something that maybe you already knew, just act like you didn't know and act like, wow, that's actually crazy, bro. That's a great insight. Thank you for that lesson. You want to say those kind of things to them because it will make them feel really good inside. Imagine almost like they're a child. Like, what kind of person would be like, yeah, I already knew that, to a child when they say, oh, look at that, butterflies come from caterpillars or something like that. You wouldn't be a person who says, yeah, I already knew that. You say, whoa, really? That's so cool, right? You want to have that same kind of atmosphere when you're speaking to people. Another part of warmth is whenever someone gives you some advice, right? And it really works. You want to make sure that you credit them, not only face to face, but also when you're with other people. You want to make sure, hey, this guy told me this and it absolutely works. And they will feel so warm inside. Their heart will just be so warm and beautiful. They will enjoy your presence all the time. Another thing is to just give them small favors. Right? It doesn't have to be big. Just be a good person. That's the essence of it. Be a good person to other people. Smile when it's needed. As I said before, with power, you don't want to smile all the time. You don't want to always give them affirmation. Right? You want to be controlled. But when you do, smile and make them feel good. As I said before, almost all of these things, almost all of these tips, they require your self-confidence. It requires you to be able to be proud of yourself and not be afraid that if you fail, that life is going to be bad. It's to have that self-confidence. And as I said before, the way that I built that for myself was by working out. And I didn't have to go to the gym. I didn't have to waste 3 hours. I just did it quickly in my own house. If you're interested in learning how I did that, check out the first link in the description. With that, I hope that you got something from this video, and I hope that you go out and conquer.